Italian pizza does not exist.
We're going on a double mission for you because we want to show you what authentic, local, and traditional pizza looks like. Two types: Pizza Napoletana, the pizza from Naples, and Pizza Romana, pizza from Rome. What is the difference and what do they look like? Can have this taste. Let's start with a pizza tonda romana.
And it's a great way to start.
It's a great way to start. Tonda means that it's round. So you're gonna eat it at a local pizzeria just like we are. And when you get the menu, you'll see how there are two main sections. There is pizza rosa and pizza bianca. Pizza rosa means that the base is with tomato sauce.
Esatto, brava. And pizza bianca means that there's no tomato sauce, but that does not mean that it has a cheese base, because it not necessarily it has to have a cheese base. And so I'm gonna order a pizza bianca. And I already saw, I love mushrooms, and I'm gonna have la boscaiola, which is with mozzarella, sausage, and mushrooms.
I'm gonna have a very traditional Roman one that I love.
She always gets the same thing. Change.
Pizza capricciosa.
But wait, can I say something? Now, Italians usually do not share because we all order our place. But when you go to a pizzeria, as you wait for the pizzas to get prepared, there's something that comes and it's for the table, and it's la focaccia, and it's so good. The focaccia has arrived. Look how beautiful it is. And if you notice carefully, it's all already pre-sliced because this is for the table. So everybody just grabs their piece and enjoys it as we wait for the pizza to arrive.
With pizza, I think beer is your to-go choice.
Definitely.
Now, the story of pizza dates back, imagine, to the Roman times. And must I say that pizza was actually first sort of invented in Rome and not in Naples. So don't get angry. Let me explain why. This is not our opinion.
Facts are facts.
History
is history.
When they invented pizza, they did not know they were making pizza. Now, the ancient Romans, imagine, they used to bake their bread. Thermometers weren't a thing back at the time. So what did they do? This is what they would do. They would take the dough of bread, put it on the side of the oven, and according to how it turned out, they would understand whether the oven was hot enough for the bread. And obviously, Italians don't waste anything, so they would just add whatever they had, a little bit of olive oil, and that is actually how the first kind of pizza was invented.
And you see how the simplicity of this focaccia is just bread cooked in the wood fire oven, and it's got extra virgin olive oil, a little bit of rosemary, and a little bit of salt, and that is it. And this is what we eat as we wait for our pizzas to arrive, and it's just perfect. We chit chat
with your hands.
Obviously, please, with your hands. I mean, what else? I mean, they put knife and fork here, but just because they have to. If not, no, definitely not.
So you see, the focaccia cooks in no time. I love when you get all these little bubbles with the little burnt parts. Now, why do I like capricciosa? First of all, capricciosa means, like, I don't know how to translate it, but you know when the kids are like, no, I don't want this, I want that. So they're making capricci. Capricciosa is that, but the actual name does not come because of this. It comes from the restaurant that invented it in 1937 in Rome, but they invented it again out of necessity because it's just a bunch of ingredients put together, and because those were like the spare things that they had in the fridge. And so you've got a little piece of, you have some prosciutto crudo, but like put fresh because you don't want it to cook. You have a hard-boiled egg, olives, an artichoke in olive oil, mushrooms, and the base is Pizza Margherita, so white and mozzarella, and I just love it. So Benny, why is this pizza considered a pizza tonda romana?
First of all, it's tonda. As you said before, it's round, and so this is the kind of pizza that you have in a restaurant, pizza tonda. And then, and I love pizza romana. Look, let me try to show you. Look how thin it is. See, it's super, super thin. It's crispy, it's crunchy, and something that I love about it, look, it practically has no border. So you practically eat the whole thing,
Yeah.
which is great. See, it's dressed all over the place.
And when you cut it, we said people eat it with their forks. You can,
No, you cannot.
but you know, if you pick it up and you sort of fold it here, it's gonna hold it together.
And it stands up by itself, and so that is super important. So you do cut it with your fork and knife, but there's a trick. Can I show them the trick? You did not show them. We have to show them how things are done. So
Let's say this. You talk to 100 Romans, and 100 Romans are going to tell you 100 different ways
that's true.
to eat your pizza. I fold it like this.
yes,
What
and
do
so
you do?
exactly. So you take it's sort of like when they're teaching you to use chopsticks, and you're like, what? So you take this, and then you just sort of bend it in the center.
So you see, two different varieties and types of pizza romana. Tonda is pizza bianca, pizza rossa.
Now, Pizza Romana, as we said, is from Rome, and it started appearing in Roman restaurants after World War II, okay, because it's something that's super versatile. It's really easy. At the end of the day, you have a white canvas that you put whatever topping you want inside, and it's super light, because it's very light, it's very crispy, and so it's a perfect balance of the ingredients and a great lunch or dinner.
Now here's a suggestion when you have pizza in Italy. We order our own pizza. It's not about sharing. You like you're 5, 6 people, you get 3 pizzas and you just share it. No, you get your own pizza, you enjoy it. It's not that much, but you share the focaccia, you do not share your pizza. Okay, so do it as the locals do.
Okay, it's true we do not share, but if you do like cute eyes, can I try a piece of your pizza?
Then you swap.
You swap, and you sort of try to
I'll
cut the
give you
exact,
one piece.
the same size,
But then I want one piece back.
and it has to be sort of the same size.
Yeah, because so in this way you can actually get to taste different types of pizzas,
But everyone has their own.
but
okay?
everyone has their own. Sorry, I just had something that I wanted to tell you. If you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, Local Aromas, do it now because we are working on so many little fun and informative videos about Italy that I know you do not want to miss. So subscribe now. Okay, continue watching.
So we are now in a Pizzeria Napoletana, and we're going to have a completely different style of pizza, la Napoletana, which is
Delicious. As delicious as the Roman. They're completely different, but it's not about who's the winner. It's about knowing the differences and appreciating each one.
wow.
Wow. Wow. I mean,
Look
this
at
is
Look at where the plate is, and look where my pizza is. Look at that. I think we should move your beer because it is, look, it's in the middle, and we don't want that. Look at this. Before we start even talking about, I have a little story to tell you about Pizza Margherita and why it's called this way. So once upon a time, Italy was a kingdom with a king and a queen. They decided to visit Naples. This was back in 1889. And so there was this very famous pizza guy called pizza maker, pizzaiuolo, called Esposito, and he made a special pizza for the queen. And it had tomato, mozzarella cheese, and basil leaves. Green, white, and red, the colors of the Italian flag. She loved it so much that he decided to call this new invention, this new creation, Pizza Margherita, in her honor. How beautiful is that? That's why it's called Pizza Margherita.
So you got Pizza Margherita, I got Pizza Diavola. Now Diavola is because it has salami. Now I want to share with you a very important tip with this salami, okay? Everybody comes to Italy and asks for a pepperoni pizza. But pepperoni in Italian means bell peppers. So if you ask for a pepperoni pizza, you're gonna get pizza with bell peppers. So if you want a pizza with salame piccante, with spicy salami, then order the pizza that I'm having. Pizza alla diavola. We're here to talk about pizza napoletana because now we have to have you understand the importance of this type of pizza.
This is an institution.
Yeah. First of all, as you see, the crust is fluffier. Now, pizza napoletana, obviously pizza from Naples, Neapolitan pizza, I would say.
Yes, I would say that you said right.
It is so important in the local tradition. I would say pizza romana, you know, we have many, there's no strict rules about it. But when it comes to pizza napoletana, as with all very important Italian dishes and ingredients, there are strict rules are written so that it can be passed from pizza maker to pizza maker, from generation to generation without ever changing the important things. And this disciplinare, which is like the rules
and regulations.
It gets into the details of how the dough has to be, how big the size of the pizza has to be, how it has to be cooked. This pizza can exclusively be cooked in a wood fire oven. Unlike the pizza romana, that it could be in a gas, in an oven, electric oven, it doesn't matter. Here,
it's only wood.
Only exclusively wood at a very high temperature. So you see how detailed it is. So you know how Italians are so passionate and respectful with their foods? So if you want to have a pizza napoletana made the exact proper way, there is an association that certifies that the place and the pizza maker and the owner makes the pizza exactly how it is. And we are actually at one of this.
And it's usually you find the sign outside the door, Pizza Verace, and there is a number because it's an association, so that you have a number of what you have. And something really also that is really neat is that unlike the pizza Romana, which is rolled out with a rolling pin, this one is only done by hand. So it's, you know, they press it on the sides. That's why you get this fluffy little crust, which is so unique and so delicious. And what pizza napoletana is all about.
Oh, and let's
show them the trick.
No, but the trick and the difference. Look, we want to show you something. You see, it's so big I can't even cut it.
As you cut, I want to say another thing. Now pizza is all a fancy, you know, art. But back in the days, this was something cheap, fast, easy, and nutritious for a town like Naples. Naples is a port city, and so people that were working there, they could not afford nor sit at a fancy restaurant and eat. They wanted something fast, and this is what it was. It was a street food, and now it's become. Go show them what they taught us.
No, you see, remember the pizza romana, you lift it up, it sort of stays stiff. You can't do this here. So when we were in Naples, let me put the condiment back in. They told us, you fold it like a little pocket, and then you do this, so that you keep everything inside. And there is this myth that the pizza napoletana is fluffy all throughout. But did you see? Look. Do you see it's actually super thin? The fluffiness is on the cornicione, which is all the crust around it. So again, eat it with your hands, or you may eat it, I would say,
no, with your hands.
Most people are eating it with a fork and knife. But pizza just tastes better.
Pizza tastes better with your hands.
You guys, you have to understand, we're not just talking about food. We are talking about an art. And to just picture how important the art of pizza making, the pizzaiuolo napoletano, so the art of making Neapolitan pizza, it is so important that UNESCO, not just anyone, UNESCO has included it as an intangible heritage, pizza making, you know? Not any pizza making from Naples. And that is why when you eat pizza napoletana, think of it as a form of art. Benedetta, look at Benny with a napkin like our grandfather used to do.
A bib. A baby bib.
Pizza Romana and Pizza Napoletana. So it's pizza from Rome and pizza from Naples. Did you notice how these two pizzas carry the name of their city?
So you see why it makes perfect sense to enjoy a pizza romana if you are in the area, in the region around Rome called Lazio, or in Naples and the region is called La Campania. It makes perfect sense.
Because remember, Italian food does not exist. Italian food is regional, Italian food is local, and we are showing you what to eat when you come to Rome and when you go to Naples, if you are in the mood, and of course you are always,
Who wouldn't?
for authentic local pizza at a restaurant, the Pizzeria, the round pizza.